Only the fearless will survive. Prepare yourself emotionally for what's coming. Deep divers, let me talk to you. People always say, Ralph, you always appear so fearless. And fear, yeah, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it with me, deep divers. I said fear, yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Once upon a time, I used to be afraid. And I realized that fear was crippling who I was becoming. Fear paralyzes you. It keeps you in a limited box. It keeps you trapped away from your true potential. And when you begin to lose this fear of life, of other people, of what they think, your whole life takes on a whole new meaning. Only the fearless will survive. Prepare yourself emotionally for what's coming. 1955, Rosa Parks got on a bus, Montgomery, Alabama. And she refused to give her bus seat up. She was arrested December 1st, 1955. And her courageous act was the catalyst to the Montgomery bus boycott. And she is now seen as the mother of the civil rights movement. You see, it takes fearless souls like Rosa Parks and other people, Ralph Smart, the cat down the road, to stand up, to do what their heart is telling them to do. This is how change happens. Great change doesn't happen when you are shackled in fear, chained in fear. It happens when you break free from fear. Oh, I like that. Raising the frequency, raising the vibration. And right now, with everything that's happening on the planet, the temperature is heating up. In this new world order, it's going to take fearless souls. It's going to take people doing what they know is right in their heart. That's the only way we're going to turn this thing around. Prepare yourself emotionally for what's coming. We got a whole lot to talk about. Let's just... Oh, that was beautiful. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. Take that, take that, take that. Good ass energy I'm sending you. Only the fearless will survive. Prepare yourself emotionally for what's coming. Fear paralyzes you. Fear blocks manifestation. Love activates manifestation. Much of the human population lives in a state of fear. And this is why when you walk outside of your house, you can see a lot of fearful people. You can see a lot of people who are afraid. And when you are afraid, you will always be controlled. Someone wrote to me, they're like, Ralph, I'm getting scared about the state of the world, like where it's heading. I live in Canada. And it's crazy here, Ralph. Justin Trudeau just made a vaccine mandate for all air travel, international travel. I'm like, oh my gosh, it feels like I'm the only one. And I'm scared about where the world is heading. First and foremost, deep divers, I started off this video giving you that example of Rosa Parks making that fearless act, which was the catalyst to the Montgomery bus boycott, which changed history forever. I'm also giving you the example of Ralph Smart making videos day in, day out, speaking his truth, even if his voice shakes, encouraging other people to do the same. So we must never just think that this is the way the world has to be. No, it's Play-Doh. You can make the world whatever you want to be. You can make the world whatever you want it to be. You can change it. You can rearrange it. Slow motion this side. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Only the fearless will survive. Let's talk about it, deep divers. Prepare yourself emotionally for what's coming. Fear means false evidence appearing real. We are always being bombarded with fearful news. Be afraid, be very afraid. Because when someone is afraid, they are easy to manipulate. They are easy to control. They are easy to have under your jurisdiction. You see, when someone is not afraid, it's very hard to control them. And only the fearless will survive what's coming on the planet. Everyone else is doomed. Prepare yourself to do the unpopular thing every single day. You see, when I first started sharing my truth with the world, that being free is your birthright, go back and see my old videos, deep divers. I was like a little lamb lost in the woods. I was afraid, but I took the first step. And the universe told me, Ralph, I will reveal the secrets of the universe to you. Just dare to follow your heart. And that's what I did. And after a while, I started to realize there was nothing to be afraid of. You see, I was afraid of this imaginary storyline in my mind. And a lot of people are afraid of this imaginary story which hasn't happened yet. When you realize, when you tune into the present moment every single day, you will realize there is nothing to be afraid of. You will realize people are just people. People in power, politicians, celebrities, they are just people. They go to the toilet just like you. So you don't have to worship them. You don't have to be afraid of them. Everybody bleeds red. So a lot of our fears, they emanate from us placing other people on pedestals, us also having our value system external to us. That's why people are afraid of what other people think. Oh my gosh, what are my friends and family going to think if they really knew what I thought about this global pandemic? Oh my gosh. Because you're still trying to live according to their expectations. You see, once I let go of society's expectations, once I freed myself from what other people thought of me and made sure that what I think of myself is the most important thing, I was able to let go of fear. I was able to do the unpopular thing to say, actually, I'm concerned with what's happening on the planet with this global pandemic. I'm concerned when I have friends in Australia telling me like, it's like a prison over here. We've been in lockdown, quarantine. This is going against our basic human rights. So I have to talk about it, because if you don't talk about it, it becomes worse. So only the fearless will survive. Prepare yourself emotionally for what's coming. If you are someone who is unhappy with what's happening to you, your silence is consent. You saying no will end it, will bring it to a stop, a grinding halt. So you have to remind yourself, if you are unhappy with the state of the world, with the state of your life, learn to say no. And when you say no, say it with conviction. Only the fearless will survive, deep divers. Prepare yourself emotionally for what's coming. I told you, my body, my choice, my freedom, my freedom. Say it with me. My body, my choice, my freedom, my freedom. I'm not anti-vax. I'm pro-choice. I will always stand up and protect people's right of free speech, free choice, and free thought. To be fearless, deep divers, you have to learn how to train your mind to let go of everything you fear to lose. Slow motion this side. The way to control someone through fear is to tell them that if you don't do this, you won't get that. It's called punishment and reward. Punishment and reward. This is how they manipulate billions of people all around the world. And it's happening right now, even in this global pandemic. If you haven't had the triple shot, you can't travel. Now, you got to remind yourself, that's a threat. You don't have to take. You can say, no, I'm going to stand in my truth. You can say, no, I'm going to stand in my power, because the moment you give in is the moment you lose your power. Slow motion this side. If Rosa Parks gave in, there would be no boycott. She had to stand her ground. You have to stand your ground. A lot of people are feeling the pressure right now. They're like, oh my gosh, Ralph, my work is like I have to have the triple jab and this and that, but I feel a kind of way about it. Stand your ground. And once again, train your mind to let go of everything you fear to lose. All I need is the air that I breathe. Deep divers, you want me to sing for you? Oh my gosh. Only the fearless will survive. Prepare yourself emotionally for what's coming. They are trying to split society into two. And it's happening right now between those who have had the shots and those who haven't, between those who are awake and aware and those who are fast asleep. But remind yourself, right now, you have to still do the unpopular thing. This is not the time to follow the crowd. Just because they're doing it, I should do it. They got you playing Simon Says, deep diver. Simon Says, touch your head. Simon Says, touch your cheeks. And people do it. It's follow the leader. You have to sometimes go left when everyone is going right. You have to realize the crowd is lost. They don't know themselves. The crowd is the matrix. So to become fearless, you have to learn that not everyone will go there with you. You have to learn how to stand alone sometimes. And this is why every single day what's helped me along my journey is just to meditate for 1 hour by myself. Woo! breathing in that good ass prana, baby. And this is why I'm emotionally stronger, because I'm having a great relationship with myself. You see, the reason why a lot of people do what everyone else is doing is because they've never spent one moment with themselves. They don't know themselves. They're afraid to be alone, so they say, hey, I'll do what they're doing. And this is how they get controlled. So with everything on the planet that's happening, stand your ground. You don't have to feel forced to take something you don't want to take. I will not participate in a society that excludes people based on their medical status. I will not participate in a society that forces people to do something against their will, because being free is my birthright. So every single day, make sure you repeat how you feel to the universe. And now this helps you become fearless. Remind yourself, deep divers, there are no brownie points for going along just to get along. Because when it's all said and done on your deathbed, you will have to face yourself to say, actually, did I really do what was in my heart, or did I lie to myself? You see, a lot of people are fearful. Therefore, a lot of people are enslaved. Fearless people are free. They're like butterflies floating all around the place. They can sleep real good at night because they're doing what's in their heart space. So I want to remind you, prepare yourself emotionally for what's coming. They are going to send more fear your way. They are going to give you ultimatums. If you don't do this, well, this is going to happen to you. They are going to gaslight you. They are going to tell you it's all in your mind and you're just imagining this stuff. No, be fearless to say, actually, how I feel is valid. Actually, I'm not crazy. I'm just waking up. Only the fearless will survive. Prepare yourself emotionally for what's coming. I don't follow trends, deep divers. I create them. I'm a pioneer. And when you learn that by being the Ralph Smart, by being the Rosa Parks, by refusing to give your bus seat up, you can spark something, a revolution, by just saying no, by just not giving in, by just uniting with people who are just like you. This is how to become stronger. We become fearless when we have the right people in our corner. We become fearless when we remind ourselves it's not personal. I want to remind you, deep divers, and let me talk about 7-Day Vegan Challenge. Food is energy. If you are consuming tortured animals, you will absorb their fear, because energy can never be destroyed. What helped me to become fearless was to remind myself of this connection. I will not make my body attune for other life forms. Therefore, I'm only absorbing confidence, sun-kissed foods, pomegranates, mangoes, dates, pineapples. No fear in my diet, right? So you become fearless by changing what you're eating. You become fearless by changing what you're consuming mentally. Whatever you consume will consume you. Instead of just listening to all of that fear-based media about how bad the world is going to be, start coming into nature and consume all of this beautiful bird singing. Oh, it's beautiful out here. I want to remind you, deep divers, only the fearless will survive. Prepare yourself emotionally for what's coming. When you remind yourself there is nothing whatsoever to be afraid of, the whole universe will work in your favor. Because reality is nothing more than what we think. So change your mind and you change your world. Every single day, wake up with a mindset that the universe is working in your favor and nothing can go against you when the universe is working for you. Because now you are letting go of fear and you are putting love first. And then just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful deep divers. Let's just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. You can't fly if you're afraid to fall. Lose that fear. Get your wings back, deep divers. Live the life you've always wanted to live. I love all of you. Shout out to everyone who's been getting the wonderful Good Ass Prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart who wants to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. Add me on Instagram, Deep Divers, for more daily inspiration at Ralph Smart, at Infinite Waters, and Facebook at Ralph Smart, at Infinite Waters, and Snapchat at Good Ass Prana, baby. Check out the new book, Deep Divers, for more powerful, life-changing information just like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. They tried to drown us, deep divers. They forgot we were deep divers. Slow motion this side. I said they tried to drown us in fear. They forgot we were deep divers. Okay? Remind yourself, deep divers, when you train your mind to let go of everything you fear to lose, you can no longer be controlled because fear is their greatest weapon. Love is their greatest fear. Love is their kryptonite. Love is your greatest weapon. Let love guide you, not fear today, deep divers, in everything you do. Have a beautiful day. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You just inhale the good shits and exhale the bullshit. Peace.